Bro, what is with the human what is with the human psyche when it comes to small creatures and animals? Basically, why is it that humans are so scared of small things, small animals, right? Like we're so scared of roaches, we're so scared of mice, we're so scared of snakes, we're so scared of spiders, we're so scared of everything that that we can take out easily. Like I hope you know proportionally to our size, we are able to take these creatures out like that so easy. And yet we're so scared of them. Why? Specifically, mice, rats, roaches, and I'm not even finna say wasps. But yeah, anything along those lines that are really harmless, but people have that innate fear. And I seen a video about this where multiple women are just sing screaming whenever they see an animal or a rodent running around, and I don't know where that comes from. Like, I truly want to understand where did that come from evolution wise, because what developed that fear in us to the point where anything that's small or anything that's hard to reach or hard to get or anything that can quickly get away, that is small enough to hide or get away with, we just fear that. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like that's how certain billionaires and trillionaires feel like that are in power. Like yeah, they feel like they can overwhelm, the people that are aware. But a king snake is different from a king cobra, if you catch my drift. A garden spider is different from a golden silk spider, which is different from a black widow. It only takes one bite from each. One is harmless, one is mildly to toxic, and the other one, and I believe that's what it is, partially. I believe that because of snakes, specifically the venomous ones, because of snakes, spiders, wasps, I wouldn't even say coyotes. What else is small and dangerous when you pick it up? Scorpions, too. Anything that, when our ancestors were hunting or were just moving around in the woods, we just had to keep an eye out for. I think that's just an evolutionary thing that's always just triggered whenever something small just runs around. Meaning, I really don't think I wouldn't even say we, I really don't think human beings are scared of mouses slash mices, whatever you want, whatever the plural version you want to use. I really don't think they're scared because they're dirty or they're just gonna get on you, this, that, and the third. I really believe they're scared because evolutionary wise, they've developed that fear mongering process that gets transferred through the generation that says, hey, this thing is small, it may be poisonous, it may be deadly, it may try to attack you. Into which not everything is like that. But the fact of the matter is, these creatures, no matter large or small, are always going to be able to get away and able to freaking hide. And because of that fact, that's why people are so afraid of them. They're easy to crush, they're easy to take out. But the fact of the matter is, when they get on you and they bite you and they go away, that is when your fate is freaking sealed. Which is, ooh, it's like it's like an amplification method. Because you're so big, all it takes is just one bite from a very toxic and deadly animal, or just one touch of such, and you're basically taken out like that. And I see why so many people are like that, into which they're like, oh my God, there's so many of this, or there's that. Because somewhere down the line, they've seen people that gotten bitten by freaking snakes like that or something small, and they've gotten poisoned, sick to the point where they've kicked the bucket. There's probably something evolutionary with that, which is kind of sad. But at the same time, kind of homie really thinking about it, because that means that you are really hardwired to recognize danger, no matter if it's small or large. Hmm. And with something like that, now you see why freaking billionaires would want to take out anybody that has an idea that'll really uplift anybody. The only thing about it, they've been dealing with mice. They never dealt with a king cobra. That's the difference between people. That's the difference with people. You don't know exactly who or how a person is. You may have the advantage, especially, don't mind them. You may have the advantage in terms of information, what you can get on them, how much information you can get on them, where they can go, how they'll be, etc. But the one thing you don't have on them is the fact that they are able to, hold on, disregard them, is the fact that you, as the king cobra, are able to strike them. You, as the king cobra, are able to hit them where it hurts. That's how we take out these millionaires, billionaires, and trillionaires, when we stand alone. You don't go and bear arms. You don't go and just be ba ba ba. You don't go and ba ba ba. You don't do that. Instead, you be a mouse. Nah, not a mouse. You be a king cobra. You hide. You wait until he comes close enough, or you wait until anyone that's doing wrong thinks that they're safe, and then it's all of a sudden, and then you just hide. They don't know where it came from. How would they even know? They never know in the beginning. And in the beginning, they'd be like, oh, that hurts. And then they'll just go on about their normal life. But then over time, that venom seeps deeply into their bodies. Whether it's your words or a specific supply or a specific something, a supply of like silicone wafers, food, or a single person that you target, or you just place something in their ears that causes them to have discourse with the person that you're targeting. And no, I am not teaching you how to take out a person. I'm teaching you the power of how one person can take out somebody stronger than them. You don't do it by brute forcing. You do it by precision. You target something that you know will take them out over time. You don't target something. You don't just come in bearing arms, bing, bing, bing. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna keep reiterating this. You don't come in big and strong, big and mighty, like, come on with it, come on with it. You come with precision. You hit them where it hurts. Which is also why, I can't get, we can go deep into this. Hold on. We finna get deep into this. Cause really, venom is what really stops people from really traveling in the freaking woods, which is true. Even if somebody recovers, they'll avoid that particular spot, especially if you frequent around there. Meaning, if you're a snake, not literally like, oh, I'm gonna stab you in the back, this, that, and third, but more of a like, I can just say this or I can just do this and that'll slowly take you out type of person, and you can heal from that, you're 10 times out of, nah, you're more than likely gonna avoid that particular area or avoid that particular person, because you know, you get on their bad side or you come around them with some type of shady energy, oh yeah, that's gonna switch up quick. Your situation gonna switch up quick. And if you learn from the last time, you know exactly what's gonna happen to you. You know exactly what's gonna happen to you. So that's the power of small creatures. The fact that they can literally hide anywhere. The fact that depending on their potency of venom, the potency of their stings, we're not even finna get into freaking wasps. And as you clearly see, yeah, where that wasp nest at? Yep, right there, right there. As you clearly see, they're small as freak. You can swish them out. I've done it many times. And the reason being is exactly why people are afraid of them. It's because of their freaking stings. People avoid them because of their stings. And yet, so many people are able to squish them. They have the power to take them out. They just don't want to go through the risk of feeling that pain of being stung. Now imagine something small like a spider that gets onto you and you don't know it. And then you just feel something. And it's a black widow or it's a tarantula. Now you're scared. Now you're in fear. You feel what I'm saying? Something small like that that you can't see, but you don't know if it has the power or not to take you out. That's what these millionaires, billionaires, and trillionaires fear. And that's what human beings fear the most. They fear things that they can't see. At least with a wild animal, at least they know. At least they can clock whether they can outrun it or not. With something that's hidden, something that naturally is small, you wouldn't even know it, which is why it scares you. Into which the people who truly don't fear the small things are those who can just take a punch. Like they'll just walk around, somebody tries to, they look at it, just brush that off. Even if the venom sinks in, their body is naturally generated in a way to where it instantly takes that venom out of them. So there are people that are immune to venom. And there are others where that same amount of venom is lethal. And to most people, that venom is lethal. So take that into consideration the next time you see somebody scream at a freaking cockroach. And you be like, bro, it's just a freaking cockroach, or bro, it's just a freaking frog. Yeah, to you it's just that. But maybe there's something in the past that caused their lineage to be afraid of small things. And maybe it's not even the frog that they're afraid of. Maybe it's just about the hidden symbolism behind what that frog represents. You really can't see it. And yeah, that just wraps up this live. And as I always say, peaceful, blessed, a miracle up, and know that you will appreciate what's taken care of by the divine, the one above all, the highest source of God, as well as everyone that truly and genuinely and deeply cares about you deeper than their souls. Always remember that here you are loved. We care about you here if no one else does. We do. I do. Know that no matter what, we are always here to give you that listening ear. Don't be afraid to talk to us. Don't be afraid to talk with us. We're here for you eternally and always. You are loved. Always remember that. Love yourself. Go buy you some ice cream or something. Take care of that inner child inside of you. Okay? Okay! Now come in for this hug. Yeah, come in. And since we ain't got no comments, and as always, a shape he said at you.